Alrighty, today we're going to talk about a deformity better known as equinus. Basically what's happening here is it's going to be a deformity of the Achilles tendon being more tighter than what it should be. And what that really is the muscles that make up the Achilles tendon, the gastroc and the soleus, they're going to also be tight as well. This can lead to a plethora of problems for the patient, starting with at the heel. So what's going to happen is, since this Achilles tendon is so tight, it's going to cause this heel to have a load of pressure on it. And one of the chief complaints from this could be plantar fasciitis, because that fascia that's on that heel, those attachment sites and whatnot, and they're being pulled consistently and often. That's going to lead to pain, that chief complaint of pain from your patients. Another aspect of this is that since it's pulling so tightly on that heel, it won't ever be able to really touch the ground or have that foot sitting flat. And so it's always going to have it pulling up, which means that the toes will always bear all the weight no matter what's happening. Even if you walk for me, even in the swing phase, you'll see the toes are still bearing at that point all the weight of the body. And so this can contribute to things like bunions or any complaints like that. Also, as you'll see, because of this tightness, it's going to also cause the knees to stay in a constant flex position. It won't ever allow them to really extend out all the way. And this can be caused to possible flexion contractures, weakness of the knee extensors because they're not being used enough. It's going to be the same thing in the hips as well. But since that leg can't, go ahead and extend it for me. Just put your foot regular. Since that leg can't extend like that regularly, it's going to make all those extensions weaker just from not being able to use them. Also, go ahead and flex it again for me, or back regular. Since that hip is always flexed, it's going to cause that trunk to flex as well. And it's going to cause a lot of tightness in that trunk area as well. That can cause a lot of problems for your patient. Now, the main thing they've said to be able to fix this is really just loads of stretching. You can try to do electrotherapy on the extensors to try to work through that. You can try, a lot of people use AFOs, ankle foot orthoses, to try to just reteach that extended motion to the patient and try to have them relearn it or regain the strength to do so on their own. Also, even EMG biofeedbacks to try to just get the patient to let them know when the wrong thing is happening and have them be able to consciously work on at least trying to extend that muscle to the best of their abilities.